Good evening, everyone. Hello. How is everybody doing? This is such a peaceful and chilled out song. I love it. I don't even know what it is. Where are we? Bleeding Road by Harris Heller. Good evening. Welcome. I have changed my... Well, I haven't. I just rotated my bed. And it was a lot harder than I thought it would be. I've also angled my webcam down a little bit because I do a lot of stuff down here, and you still can't really see my hands, but there we go. Ahoy hoy! Good evening, Rich. Good to see you. I have moved my bed. I rotated it. It was very difficult to do, but I have done it. And you know what? I don't really think I like it because, annoyingly, the corner of the headboard sticks into the ceiling, and so I can't have it right up against the wall, which is not... I'm not a fan of that, really. Still, what can you do? I was thinking about rotating it around again so that the headboard comes out this way, but then I can't open the wardrobe properly. The main plan was to move the desk over to there, because that's over there is my only other set of plugs in the room, but there's certainly no room for the desk over there, and the wall is really badly shaped back here, so I can't actually fit my bed in over on this side, otherwise I still won't be able to open the wardrobe. So the bed literally has to go either in that corner facing this way or the way it was, and in either case it doesn't matter because there is still a draft blowing on my face. That was the main reason for moving it, was I thought, hey, if I move that, then I won't get a chill wind blowing on my face every single night. But no, that's still the case. So, no idea what to do with that. Presumably, have a word with the landlord. That's the first thing to do. To complain about the windows. But it's okay. All is well. How is everyone else this evening? I hope everyone is doing alright. What if I rotate by 180 degrees? What do you mean? Oh, so the headboard's down this end? Possibly, but then the back of the headboard is quite ugly. And I'm not able to watch YouTube or Prime from my bed if I turn the bed around. At least this way, I haven't even got to lay on my side. I can literally just lay up in bed looking at the screen, and it's wonderful. If I got a wireless keyboard and mouse, I could stream from my bed, which is probably the height of laziness. I don't think I'll be doing that. But at least the radiator isn't blocked anymore. That is true. So a lot of warmth will be making its way to the bed. But all is well. All is well. That's the main thing. Let's get some game. Don't need that anymore. Let's go. I have been looking forward to this all week. I had a huge amount of fun last time, and I can't wait to get back to it. You can move your bed over a bit and have it in the middle. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that. I may do that tomorrow. But, in fact, I might... Well, yeah, I don't know. It is against the wall, apart from a very slight gap. But at least if I move it over, then it should solve the draft issue, possibly. The room will still be cold, but not much to do about that. There it is! Perfect. Wonderful. So looking forward to getting back down with this. We should just continue right where we left off. 43% of the way through Spyro 1 already. Things are going to be so good. Last time we played a lot of levels. We got some of the secret skill points. And we also broke the game a little bit. I got stuck in a wall. I need to just refamiliarise myself with the buttons. We've got it. It's fine. You missed last week's one? That's okay. I don't need to do this, actually, because we've already gotten him. The video is, of course, on YouTube. But we are going to be carrying straight on from where we left off. Now, there is actually a skill point for charging all 4 of these down in one go. But for some reason, this guy doesn't want me to be able to. Which I take great issue with. But never mind. Oh, he got me. Let's see. Let's just try again. Can we break it one more time? I'm sure we can. Oh, we can actually just get over it this time. Never mind breaking it. Perfect. So this is World 3, I believe. This is the Magic Crafters world. Everything's revolving around magicians, moving platforms. This is the true platforming world of the game, I would hesitate to say. Except for perhaps one level later on, where things get really intense. But we'll move on to that. Did we do high caves last time? Let's check the guidebook and see. Yes, we did. We did. That's good. Wonderful. No, I don't want to... No, I don't want to go there. Okay, I've got to use the mouse on this screen. No, I'm pressing left control because I want to look at the skill points, but it's selecting the level. No! Skill point! No! Just... Skill points. No! Why is this... I'm really confused as to why it's not letting me check the... What the... No! I don't want to. I just want to... Well, now we'll never know what the skill points are. What button do I press to... What happens if I click the other ones? Good question. Escape? No, that takes us back. Continue. Does something else. What the... Double click? No! I don't... Obviously I changed some controls around and that's messed things up. I'm not sure what has done what though. Let's put that over on fire, attack, guidebook, point to treasure, left, right. I don't know what I've done. I guess we're never looking at... No! Why? Look, it says delete, remove binding. I pressed delete and then it went to... And then it's now it's assigned delete as the button. Reset? Yeah, reset everything. Start again. Yes. Apply the changes so I can check the skill points. There we go. We've done it. Press any key. Oh, well, where's the any key? Alright, so we've got to go to Blowhard and ride a druid platform for 10 seconds. Oh wait, maybe there isn't a skill point for destroying... Oh, maybe that's an achievement, actually. I think that's an achievement. Never mind. After all that, didn't even matter. Now I just need to refigure out the controls. So, left, right, jump, charge, left shift is fine. Fire attack. Make that control. Make that alt. Tab, treasure, left, right. Center camera is S. And I think the job's a good one. Yes. Okay. However, See, now it takes me to the... You know what? Whatever. We've wasted far too much time here already. Oh, for God's sake. Why is that not happening now? S is center the center of the camera. No, it's moved backwards. Center camera. Is S! Why is it... Remove binding. Okay, good. Goodness, I don't know what's changed between this one and the last one, because the controls, I haven't changed them since the last part. I don't get it. I don't get why all of a sudden they're now just incorrect. But never mind. Never mind. Let's just roll onwards. Crystal Flight. Did we do this one as well? No, we haven't done Crystal Flight yet. Okay, let's go. Wait, yeah we did. We did. I'm sure we did Crystal Flight. No, we didn't. Oh, no, yeah, we didn't. We didn't. That's okay then. Gonna say, like, I am not ready for the game to be throwing more bizarreness at me. I know it wasn't on the list, but I'm not really trusting the guidebook at the moment. Nice one. I love his hissy fit whenever he lands in the water in these levels and he just goes "Don't!" and just punches the water. That's a true mood right there. Alright, redo. Got to get a practice in first. This is the first flight level we haven't one-shotted though, which is a bit of a shame. Pro tip, you have to fly. I know that. I know that. It's just depth perception, you see. It's a bit of a struggle. You were here for Crash. You see how difficult it is. Also, his flying mechanics are slightly different to how they were in the original game. Not sure what happened there. Feel like I've got barged out of the way. I'm missing a gate as well. I've just seen it. But I think we're going to have to change our tactic for a second and potentially come back. This one we have failed. We're not going to do this one. I think we may need to have another shot and change up our tactics. Although having said that, the planes are falling quite quickly. And maybe, just maybe, we will be able to recover this. That's our final gate. We can get another shot on the chests right here. And now I just need to wait for the planes to come back around. However, I am not optimistic that we're going to catch them in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and nah. Okay. That's fine. We just need a name. Spyro. Nope, not on the list. Alright, let's change it up this time. Maybe this time we'll go for the planes first. I think those are the ones that are probably going to take the most amount of time. And we can fly against them and just obliterate them. Look at that, 4 of them right out of the gate. We'll catch some of these chests as well as we're going around. One, 2, 3 planes. Oh, that was a mistake. That may have been a mistake, actually. Never mind. You know what? Never mind. Never mind doing things in sequence. Who says you have to do things in sequence? Absolutely nobody. Alright, that's all the planes. How many more chests have I got? 1, 2, and 3. That's beautiful. I reckon now we come back for the rings, and then we take on the gates. We got bags of time. This shouldn't be too much of a problem. My only real concern is that gate that we took out early, so there's going to be a bit of a space between collecting the gates. Boo! a little bit of masochism to set fire to a fairy. But you know what? It's 2020. We've earned it. Oh no, where do I go? Final gate. Round this way. It's round here. There it is. There it is. We can do it. 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 We've done it. I knew we could. Little bit of Monica in my life. Beautiful. We don't need to retry it though. We've done it all. Got everything in one go. Plus achieved all of the objectives. Let's roll onwards. Oh man, the music just makes me so happy. Ow! Pardon me. Okay, I can't do anything with that chest at the moment. You can get out of here. You can get out of here. Watch where you're going. Yeah, she caught me off guard, that dwarf wizard character. Wasn't quite ready. Ah, a key! I think we need to go all the way back to the beginning section just up here to use this key. I'm walking here! Got him. So I think for the key, we need to do a jump from... Oops. Oh, well, as we're down here. Oh, he got off. He got off. He's away. He's fine. We don't need to worry about him. So I think we need to just do a little gliding job around the corner here. Beautiful. Put the key in the lock. Gain our prize. 10 gems. Was it worth it? Potentially not, but it's not our place to judge. Whoa, whoa! Who's this one? Ev No Mondays? I wish we could have no Mondays. Don't click the link. You know by now. Now, before I go into that level, I've just worked out what link exactly. I've just worked out how to break open that locked metal crate. There's a reason a supercharged ramp exists. We need to do the job. Guide it towards the end. That's how you do it. 300 out of 300. Nice. And now we got the level Wizard Peak. Reminds me of a funny tweet I saw yesterday. Share away. Nailed it. Sure did. Nice. 4,600 gems. It's a good place to be. Now, this is the level we need to ride a platform for 10 seconds on, I seem to recollect. Was that correct? No, Blowhard is where we need to do that. Okay. I'm not quite sure what I expected, but I think what I expected was that he wouldn't immediately attack. We got him. The Eagles won yesterday. As in football? I'm not up on football. American football, at least. Oh, even regular football. I'm just not up on football. Oh, did you catch the game? Rach is already there. Rach already knows. Me covered in blood. What game? In the immortal words of Kang and Kodos, or one of the two, I like it. Come on, Jarvis.
Welcome to Wizard Peak. This is my favorite supercharged spot. Use it to bash those wizards.
Will do, my friend, will do. However, I feel like I might be able to do something with over there, but I don't think I can make the jump just yet. Quality tweak. Oh, I wasn't looking where I was going. That's chat's fault. Sorry about that. Alright, redo. So this is the first level that leans heavily on the supercharge ramps. You need to be pretty good at working out how to use these effectively. My effectiveness with these ramps tends to go in peaks and troughs. See, we need to be getting some top quality jumps so that we can land over there. And we can only achieve those jumps with supercharges. Is he wearing clothes? What, the dragon? I believe so. It's not the first time. I think we've had a couple of dragons that have been wearing clothes so far. Alright, before we start doing loads of supercharge adventures... Oh. Let's see what awaits for us at normal speed. Oh! Wasn't ready. Excuse me, wasn't ready. We got him. I can hear a thief. I do hear it. I do hear him. We'll go get him in a minute. So why is it acceptable for Spyro to run around naked? Clothes are a choice. See, he's wearing a scarf.
Spyro, thank you for releasing me.
And a quiver of scrolls and a kind of hood. I think clothes are a choice in this universe. How did that hit? I disagree. This is one we need to glide over to, I think. I think. We got him. Nicely. I reject your reality and substitute my own. It was a big club, but I don't think it should have bent physics in the way that it did. To be able to strike on a different plane of verticality. That's what I'm disputing. However, there's got to be some sheep around here somewhere that can give me a butterfly to recover my dragonfly. There's one. We got him. Sparks back to fighting fitness. It's the way I like it. Okay, we also need to carry a supercharge to this point. That feels doable. I'm sure we can manage that. Nick used pun. Oh. There's a spelling mistake in the command's reply. Can't deal with that. That's really irritating. I'm gonna need to change that with the utmost urgency. Yeah, good job. Yes, there is. I changed it today so that it made a little bit more sense when used in lieu of the Scyther command. The Scyther emote, sorry. But obviously I didn't proofread. Has 100,000 members. I did miss the joke. What has 100,000 members? Ooh, that felt tight and horrible. Oh, the big club. I know you're sitting there going, it's too late, the laugh doesn't count anymore, but I appreciated it. I missed it. Tight and horrible. Name of your... Didn't realise that was out for public distribution. And if it is for public distribution, why have you got it? Alrighty, and lay up! Oopsie daisy! Nice. There's a thief hiding for us on this platform. I can hear him. Fortunately, if memory serves, this one doesn't run. He's literally just waiting for us. There he is. Get out of here. We got an achievement for that as well. How come? It's a B99 gag. Oh, alright. That'll be why. Now, my next query is all of the gems just right over there. I can see them glinting. I'm just not 100% sure how to get over there. Oh, yo, the music goes really kind of tinny and echoey when you go in to look. Oh, maybe, no, actually, I think that was just part of the track. Never mind. Come on, Spyro! He's done it. The little gliding champion that he is. I see you over there. Ouch! Can't wait to be done with this level so I haven't got to put up with these trolls anymore. They are just hammering me. Quite literally. Now I've got the Dwarf Magician trying to do his bit, which I know is two classes that never normally mix, but this guy don't care for tradition. And that's him out of the way as well. I've got a dragon. Technically they're clubbing you. You know what I mean.
Listen carefully, Spyro. There's a secret area in the artisan's home world near the waterfall. Try jumping on the stones there.
Artisan's homeworld? Waterfall. Sounds good.
So we don't need to worry about that secret. We've already gotten that one. And I think I worked out how to get to those other gems, and I believe it's potentially doing a running jump with the supercharges coming out of this part here and then just flying around the corner. I think that's what we gotta do, because I don't believe there's any other option. Oh! So let's give it a try. It is risky, but with great risk comes bountiful rewards. Oh, well, that was never going to work then, was it? Oh, well, let's take in the scenery while we're here. Spyro! Jacoby Gaming, good evening, welcome to the stream. Oh, that wasn't it. No, you're right, that was not it. Oh, that's got to be flummoxed then. How are you, Jacoby Gaming? Welcome in. Hope everything's going... Oh, I think we need to go this way. Maybe we need to go this way. I hope everything's alright for you this evening. I'm good, how are you? I am very well, thank you. Playing one of my absolute favourite games of all time. And loving every minute. Okay, so if that wasn't the way, then we're going to need to figure something else out here. Can we make a jump? Can we make these jumps? I don't know, they don't feel jumpable to me. Show me the way. Do you know the way? Unless it's something as simple as going back to the start and going around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. It's as simple as going back to the start and going around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. Who knew? Simple as that. Alrighty then. Well, we've learned something new today. Don't overcomplicate things. I'm glad that this game still has the capacity to keep me stumped. You know, I've played it so many times all the way through and completed it several times, but there's always just like a couple of things every now and then that just have faded from my memory. And it gives me a moment to just pause and think. Oh, Spyro, no, 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 Spyro, save yourself! We're going on a journey, Sparks. A journey to the skybox. Dang it. F. F for floating gracefully to our demise? Potentially? Alright, but we know what we're doing. A journey through time. Let's go on a journey. A journey through time. Time is changing all the time. It's time to go to time. Alright. Let's get a redo on this one. That was my fault. It's snowy. It's a little bit slippery up here on the ramparts of whatever building this is. Sometimes your foot just slips. Here it is. Have we gotten everything? Yes, we've gotten everything from up here. So then it's just a case of going down here and continuing onwards. Because there's also a sort of terrace with a wizard on it, and I think this is where he is right here. There he is, we got him. Missing 14 gems though. That's probably... Oh, DMCA alert. Yeah, that was... Actually, I don't know if that one needs a... if that one needs a DMCA announcement, but we can do one anyway. Whoop whoop is the sound of the DMCA algorithm. I got to do one for that now as well. So the first bit was an excerpt from a song that is sung in episode 2, I think it is, of the YouTube series Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. My review of the song is that it is impossibly catchy. My criticism of the song is more a criticism of the video, actually, in that it is messed up beyond all belief. In ways that you don't ever imagine puppets can be messed up, but lo and behold, they managed it somehow. And then the other one was a interpretation of a song that goes whoop whoop, it's the sound of the police, by whoever that song's by. And my review of the song is that I've never heard a police siren go whoop whoop. Normally they make much louder, more irritating noises. And that's also my criticism as well, is that the what is depicted in the song is not actually accurate towards... It's not an accurate representation of society as a whole. And therefore I think the song loses a little bit of its edge. Sorry. It's fine. Oh, we didn't make it to him though. Oh. KRS-One. They're the ones who don't know what the police sound like. I see. Okay, so how do I get to this man? Because that's not a jumpable thing. Oh, and there's the rest of my treasure there too. Okay. We need to do some investigation. I'm sure, at least 70% sure, it's something to do with the section back here. Supercharge! Supercharge, possibly, but I'm not sure where from. We'll explore our supercharge options soon. No, wait, I think actually it's from this corner right here. Because this is the side... that we start on. Please be over the bridge. Thank you. Which means that the wizard is over that side. Right, yeah. Don't worry. We've got it. We've got it now. So, back to the start. And around the corner. I am so glad for the charging bongos as well. It just adds a new layer of dynamicism to the music. Reminds me of in Super Mario World, whenever you're riding Yoshi, and you get the bongo drums as well for whenever you're riding Yoshi. That just get layered over the top of the song that accompanies the level. It's a really, really great addition. Get him gone. There we are. That's how you do it. And then this is where you recover your last few bits of treasure. 500 of 500. All the dragons, all the eggs, level 100% complete. Let's get out of here. Wizard Peak has served its purpose. And now we just need to not die on the way out. 5-bit drop from Rage. Thank you so very, very much for the victory. 5 for 500. Wahoo! A beautiful return home. Oh, the camera's all framey again. When? Oh, no. I ain't made of money. No one is these days. Why does... I don't know what it is about Spyro and Crash that just makes the camera difficult to work with. But never mind. There we go. Fixed it. Now the camera's no longer framey, but it is also a little bit behind what I'm saying. I don't know. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. I think we're almost done here in the Magic Crafters world. We've got everything here. All we've got to do now is take on Blowhard, I think. So let's do it. Now this is where one of our skill points are. We've got to ride a platform for 10 seconds. And I think that's fairly doable. It's certainly not going to be the most difficult problem that we have faced so far. Sounds simple enough. We shall see, shan't we? Alright, Blowhard, here we are, ready and waiting. Oh, I see you. You're already coming in. I've literally just landed, and you already want to cause me some grief, huh? I guess the thing is, like, the camera may be framey and weird, but you shouldn't be looking at that anyway. You're here for the gameplay. You're not here for my face. Everybody knows what I look like by now, right? Ow. Anybody who doesn't, that's fine. I'm fairly sure this isn't a picture of a human face that people are super interested in seeing. Oh my god, I must know what the... Oh, here he is! We got him! Bye, Blowhard. And he's off. This isn't the face of somebody where the whole internet's going, oh, I must know what this guy looks like. This is what I look like, but I don't know if it enriches your life in any way. So are these one of the platforms we need to ride for 10 seconds? I want to see that face every day. Thanks. Beautiful. Easiest money I made all day. Art gallery unlocked. Oh. Now just stop right there. Thank you very much. Easy. Easy. Give me... How do I get to the art book? Let me see these. Congratulations! Part 1 of the art gallery has been unlocked. Collect the remainder of the skill points to open part 2. I will do that. Oh. That's a nice HD picture of the original cover. I like it. Concept for Spyro. Hey, I like this. Oh, that's artsy. Oh my god, look at these enemies. Look at that brow, though. Dreamweaver Fools. We'll be coming on to these guys. Giant Pansy, Armored Horror, and Demon Dogs. Yeah, that's definitely those. Toasty. Dr. Shemp and Blowhard. I love Dr. Shemp. Look at him. And Metalheads. Ah, to be able to draw like this. Jacques and Nasty Nork as well. Beautiful. I love it. Thank you so much for the insight. I appreciate that. Onwards, forwards. Give me the dragon. It's Altair. Hello. See, he's wearing a t-shirt.
Thanks for releasing me, Spyro. You have no idea how long I've been trapped in Crystal. And, neither do I. Who are you again?
I'm out of here.
What I'm beginning to ask myself about these dragons is, like, they've occasionally got headgear that overlaps their horns. But their horns have grown massively to the point where they're unable to get that headgear off. Is there a point in a dragon's life where they need to pick the headgear that they're going to wear for the rest of eternity? It's like, you need to choose wisely. Choose your headscarf wisely, because once you put it on, there will come a point where you will never be able to take it off. It's like what people say, you should always dress... Well, people don't tend to say this, but you should always dress every day as if that day was going to be your last, because if you're going to die, those are the clothes that your ghost is going to wear, and you don't want to be looking like a train wreck. I think the phrase is something like that. Surely they can burn it off. That's true, but I don't know if that's recommended practice. I also feel like dragon garments are probably inherently fireproof, given how fire is an occupational hazard of being a dragon. So maybe they just make everything fireproof to be safe. Nice! Is that it? Is that literally Blowhard? We're done? That's it, we're done. Alright, whatever. It was a boss level, so we couldn't have expected like a marathon level, but whatever. There we go. I think that's Magic Crafters completed, and we can now move on to the next world, which, if memory serves, is Beast Makers.
Thank you, Spyro, for recovering so many of our dragon eggs.
You're welcome, Tuco.
Hop aboard for the Beast Makers world if you're ready.
I'm ready, my friend.
Would you like to go?
No, yeah, I would like to go. Let's go. Beast Makers! Fantastic. Oh, we're making such good progress. I think we've got Beast Makers, and then we've got Dreamweavers, and then we've got the final world. And the final world's only 3 levels long, so... Well, 4 levels, technically. So, we could... I reckon we could be done today. You know, we're not even an hour into the stream yet. Look at this chicken. This chicken is really stressed out about something. Even Spyro don't know. That's Sparks coming up to wonder what's going on. Oh, he's had enough now. See ya. Alrighty. So the thing that we've been making this game look relatively easy so far. You need to collect a certain number of gems, eggs, dragons, that kind of thing before being able to progress between each world. We've just been very good at getting everything before we need to move on to the next world, so we don't ever have to go on the fetch quests that the balloonist sends us on. Also, just FYI, look at this, like, background detail. Like, this is absolutely sensational. Anyone ever played the original game? From where it was to where it is now, it's absolutely stunning. It's one of the reasons why I love this remaster so much. Because the attention to detail and the love that's gone into it is unparalleled. In terms of remaster quality of like comparing the remaster to the original, Spyro is head and shoulders above Crash Bandicoot. Don't at me on that. Crash is good, but Spyro is even better. Uh-oh.
Master Nork is turning our swamp into an electrified chunk heap. And it used to be so beautiful.
I'm sure it was.
I love the skepticism in his eyes. Yeah. I'm sure it was. Yep. Bruno here made the sensible decision though. He chose headgear that will be removable. He just chose a hat rather than a scarf that was sandwiched between his horns. He went with a hat, which seemed sensible. Have we got any skill points that we need to get in this section? Terrace Village. No electric floor damage, huh? Okay. Is this Terrace Village? It is. Alrighty. No electric floor damage. Easy. Surely. I think that's easy. Hot stuff. Oh, what have we got? I'm running out of celebrations, by the way. We're getting there. Nearly done. Check it out. Only the good ones left. Mars, Snickers, Milky Way, Twix, Maltesers, and a galaxy with caramel. Only the good ones. All the bounties are gone. I made sure to get rid of them first, so I wasn't going to be left with one of those at the end. No skydiving. Oh, but now I want to see what's over there. I feel like there's... How many lives have we got? So many. Fair enough. Wanted to have a look. It felt like there was going to be an Easter egg or a secret over there. I was 90% sure there wasn't going to be, but it felt like there was something. It had an Easter egg vibe about it. Oh. Yeah, these are like the electric tank guys. I remember them. Do it better. I'm satisfied. My curiosity is satisfied. I don't believe there to be anything over there. Oh, he's coming in. He's going to get us. It's okay. We can retreat. Get him again. There he is. Just going to vibe. Oh, they got us. To be expected. It's just electrified floors, right? We're okay to take regular electric damage, I think. It's just no damage on the floor, because that is the integral gimmick of this level. Memory seems to serve. So we just need to be careful of the electrified floors. We haven't come across any yet, but I think we may be about to through this section. No, there's some gems right here. Don't want to forget about these. Chances are if I do forget about those, they're not going to be the ones that I come back for. And some chests as well. Boo, 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 doo. Ah, yes, the electrified floor. Here we are. Claude et bonjour. Je m'appelle Claude.
The Norks in these parts have discovered the power of electricity.
People are setting off fireworks! How have people still got fireworks, and why? It's nearly December! See, it's stressing out the chicken. Can you stop? Sorry, I tried. Alright, so now is no electrified floor damage. Oh, hi. Easy. We'll get him out of the way. We also need to keep an eye out in this section as well for the fireworks here, because these are going to break open crates, such as the one over there. Beautiful. Which is going to help us out in the long run. Save us having to replay the level. Oh, zap. Crackle and pop. Oh, I only took out one of them, though. I didn't realise there were two. Okay. That's him out of the way. Alright, we're doing good. 2 floors down. Essentially, we just need to destroy these guys. Once these guys are destroyed, then our way forward is safe. Angry man yells at clouds. I think it's old man. I think it's old man yells at clouds. I know what you mean. The only reason I know what you mean is from Simpsons Hit and Run. I don't know if it was referenced elsewhere within the Simpsons media property. But Hit and Run. Oh, let me off the floor. Thank you. Hit and Run. That was one of the loading screens. Old man yells at clouds. I seem to remember. It's definitely in an episode as well. Get him, get him, get him! Okay, that was panicked a little bit. We could have done that better, but it's okay. We are still surviving. Hey, hey. Beautiful. Another dragon. It's Cyprin. Oh.
Good job, Spyro. One day you'll be able to tell all the dragons about your amazing...
This guy hasn't got horns. Oh, he has. His horns are growing out to the side.
What I'd really like to do is get out of this swamp.
His horns are growing out of the side, so for him the hat was the obvious choice. That makes sense. Good choice, my friend. Oh, it's an army. An army marches on its stomach. This army marches in metal pots with lightning guns attached to them. Weird steampunk Daleks. Oh, I heard a sound effect. It was the sound effect of a bird calling. It was the same bird calling sound effect that was used in Rayman. Odd thing to notice, I know, but you know everybody shares their sound effects and all their stuff like that. You know it. Get him. Got him. Good. Oh, we're breezing through this. Okay, that was... that's actually okay. There's chests for us to discover down here. And also, I wasn't feeling that confident about what I was doing anyway. So that's not as much of a disaster as you might anticipate. I'm okay with that. That's evidently a bit that we're going to have to do in stages if we're going to want to get the skill point. Because I'm imagining if we don't get the skill point, if we get damaged by an electrified floor, then we're going to need to do it again. Let's just hide out on the grass and zap him from a distance. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to presume if we get zapped by the floor, then we've got to replay the entire level again. You meant to do that, right? Oh, absolutely. Whatever it was I did, it was entirely intentional. Good job, Nick. I think you got it. They're convinced. Alright, we do a glide over to here. This is where the gem is. I think it's because we've got some fireworks over here that we need to set off. Or it will at least enable us to access some fireworks that I need to set off. Maybe not. Okay. Let's just hang 10 for a second. Got this guy to take care of now. Hydration break, I will do so. Alright, skill point achieved. Made it through the entire level without getting any electrified floor damage. You knew it was going to happen. Oh, good idea. Let's get some water down. Everybody else, get some water down. It's important for you guys to stay hydrated as much as it is for me. Hydration is important, irrespective of whatever's going on. I don't know. I feel like we've got to do a big glide from where we were before we came down here. So maybe we should try and make it. Oh, not quite. Let's go round again. How's everybody's Saturday been? Anyone done anything exciting? Not that you can do anything exciting in these days and ages, but it's always worth asking. Any additional plans for the weekend people may have? What's left of it? Tomorrow is Sunday, the day of rest. Ah ha 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 ha. I thought so. No! Spyro! Eek. That was a letdown. Poor boy. Now we've got the skill point, I'm going to presume that floor damage is now no longer a problem for us. Either way, certainly not a problem for us. Absolutely ace that. To continuing my binging of the X-Files exciting? If it's exciting for you, then it counts as exciting, absolutely. That's not how I would spend my Sunday. It's not how I'm going to spend my Sunday. But that's only because I haven't actually ever watched the X-Files. So actually maybe that is a way that I should spend my Sunday, is catching up. There we go, Spyro. We managed it. Second time's a charm. Always. No matter what the proverb says. It's always the second time. And then that one's gonna light that over there, which I'm hoping I can reach from this point in time. We can. And then I've just got this lot over here to grab, and that should carry us over. Tidy. Tomorrow NFL from 6, but that's all we got planned. Nice one. Didn't realise the NFL was still allowed to be carrying on. That's got to be 6 PM, right? Who's playing? Good luck catching up. There's like 11 seasons. Oh, well then I won't worry about it. "11 seasons is a lot." Like, by that point, shouldn't they call it the XI files? Oh no, that means you've got to put the command in again. I've got to look at that horrible spelling mistake again. Grammar error, sorry, let's be correct. Dang it. Never mind. It's the cross I have to bear. Nice try, Pumbaa. Not this time. However, this time, nah, still no good. Alright. Oh my goodness, he's so excitable. Let's put him out of his misery. Alright. Misty Bog, I suppose. Any skill points in this level? No. Alrighty. We can just play this one nice and casually. No messing. I'm going to be going and seeing my parents tomorrow. I've not seen them for a little while, so I'm going to go home and I've got some stuff to sort out at home, and I'm going to have dinner and all that sort of stuff. Have a proper meal. Having said that, I have been eating properly. It's the trap I fall into is when I'm cooking and buying for myself, and I don't tend to eat that properly. But I've been doing all right, better than I would normally do so far. Oh yes, 6 till 4 AM, and everyone. There's 12 games. Oh dear me. Oh, we got an achievement for releasing the chicken. Calm down. You're free now. You're free. Calm. Stop it. You're hysterical. Control yourself. We tried. That's UK mental health care in a nutshell. Sad but true. Oh, it's this level with the frogs. We could die quite a lot on this level. I hate this level. These frogs, in the original game at least, were nightmares. As were the big potato trees as well. They were dangerous and hateful beings. And they turned me into a dangerous and hateful being also. So I would be prepared for poor playing. Potentially some stress, maybe a little bit of rage. We will see. Maybe they've been made a little bit kinder in the Reignited trilogy. Everything seems to be flying in our direction so far, at least. Now, there were two ways to go here. Let's see what Roscoe has to say.
Be on the lookout for attack frogs. They are cold-blooded killers.
Attack frogs?
And this used to be such a nice swamp.
Killer attack frogs. Got it. Be careful. What are you doing? I just saved you. Unbelievable. You would have thought in this day and age you could do a good deed and you would be thanked for it. Apparently not. Apparently not. Apparently people are still horrible, resentful people who give nothing about a good deed. That's nice and satisfying. That's what you should be able to do to the dwarves in Magic Crafters, but for some reason I have been unable to do so. So, do we go with the fairy once? You ruined what? They were playing tag and you ruined the game. You ruined everything. Well, that explains why he was so angry with me and stabbed me, because I killed his tag partner. But never mind, he had to go. He was holding on to some gems that I needed. Just like this guy right here. And you. And this potato plant. I see it. And you as well. Get out of here. What else is there to do in a swamp other than play tag? True. Turf out the local population. It's Zeke!
Thank you for releasing me.
You're welcome, Zeke! An absolute fountain of information is our Zeke. Oh, hi! That ball wasn't on anyone's side, was he? Maybe I should be keeping the balls around, because they seem to, they have no allegiance. Oh, hi! Okay, that was my bad. Oh, he's catching up! Oh, it was a tussle of horns, and I lost because I am but a puny dragon, and they are but mighty, mighty big bulls. That's with a U, by the way, not an A U. You don't fight Shrek. Shrek is love. Shrek is life. Those iconic words, truer words have never been spokeneth. How did Shrek get to be such a colossal meme? Because I'm sure when DreamWorks set out to make Shrek, they weren't like, this is going to take the internet by storm. It's going to be so incredible. And yet, it has. Oh, Bubba! That is not what I pictured Bubba would look like. Nor sound like.
How about charge them and flame them? We are dragons after all.
Bing! How did anything become a meme? 4chan. Okay. No, Spyro! How did you drown through the lily pad? Lily pads are renowned for their supportive qualities. How did you... That's upsetting. But like, I get it, so 4chan would have made it into a meme. But... I don't understand how... like the life cycle of a meme, if you like, if that's the best way to put it. Like, what prompts the users of 4chan to go, okay, this is Spyro! 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 What prompts the users of 4chan to go, well, the most appropriate reaction to this post is this particular still image that I remember from the movie Shrek. And therefore they post it as response, and then everyone goes, ah, yeah, I like that. Let's turn that into more and more and more. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just don't understand. But I am not very up on meme culture anyway. I've not been on meme culture since like the troll comics, basically. That was the last meme that I knew anything about. Nice. People are bored. True. Evening all. Good evening, Morgan. How are you, my friend? Welcome into the stream this evening. Hope you're doing well. How has your Saturday been? Come on, Spyro. Puff! Get those lungs out. There we go. I, for one, thank our meme lords. Yeah, I'm not disrespecting the job they've done. It's a very noble job that they have done. One that I could certainly never hope to do. I just don't understand, that's all. Like traffic wardens. It's a job that people have to do. I get that. But... why? I just don't understand. I mean, I know why, because the councils need their taxes and all that. Spyro! What's wrong with you? Really should stop smoking. Oh! We were saved by the cage there. Nork rules! Dragons drools. Alright, see the frogs. Let's just wait out of sight for a second and take this out properly. There you go, that's how you do it. Other than my ear infection, I'm alright, back live tonight as it's been almost a week. How is it? Is it not, it's not cleared up yet? Oh, this was the room. This was the room. Let's just take it out slowly and carefully. He's hiding behind the shield. Let's go round the other side. There we go. That's how you do it. Yeah, I was gonna say you've not been on for a little while. Oh, he's got us, but we're okay. How are we doing? 19 more gems, potentially. Another dragon. Damon! Hey, it's Damon!
Thanks for releasing me. It seems like I've been trapped in here since I was your age.
Oh, no.
Why? I remember,
Gotta go.
Spyro is so adorable! My god, I absolutely adore him as a creature. Alright, all the gems secured. All the dragons secured. No eggs. What happened? What did I bang my head on? Excuse me? Spyro! Still fighting the infection, so it's a waiting game. Damn. That's not good. Okay. Over here then, I guess? Okay, I'm not quite sure what was different about that jump and flight, but whatever the game says, game does, I suppose. It does suck. I keep getting my right ear keeps on getting blocked. My left one is absolutely fine, but my right one gets blocked very frequently. Maybe not very frequently, but it does get blocked probably more regularly than it should. I've stopped using cotton buds because, I mean, it actually says on the jar of cotton buds, do not put in your ear, you idiot. So I've stopped doing that. I got bicarbonate of soda eardrops, which are very good. Would definitely recommend. But they are very uncomfortable. I don't like eardrops at all because it's just weird. It creates a weird feeling in the ear. I don't like it. Ear feeling in the ear. Anyway, I don't like it at all. But it beats jamming a cotton bud in and then just pushing the problem further in. You know. I think if you go around here, a bull charges you. He does indeed. Despite me knowing he was there, I still fell for his game. His deceitful ways.
Spyro, it's great.
Oh, Cletus!
But I gotta go.
Alright. Bye, my friend. Thanks. Like, as a child, it was a very common thing for me as well. As a kid, I had massive problems all the time with the Holy Trinity, ears, nose and throat, ENT, very common. Earaches all the time, nosebleeds all the time, sore throats a hell of a lot. Always, always, always as a kid. As I've gotten older, it's become less of a thing. But I don't know, some people are probably just predisposed to others. Predisposed to various infections and stuff. Alright, it's another flying level. And I think the first thing we do, as it's here, why not? Let's start with the chests. Because chests take us to a different area, which means that we miss out on whatever was in the other area. Okay, well that is all of the chests. Let's chase after some planes now. We need to kind of be flying against them to try and do this with the most efficiency. You got two more for me? There's one. Missed apparently. That was apparently a miss. I do not agree. There we are, we got him. Now I just need to find my way out of here, and I think it was down this way. Hopefully we can do everything else. Okay, let's go gates and boats simultaneously. Let's do them at the same time. If we can. Why not? Oh, get the gate! We got the gate. How many more gates? This is the last gate. Okay. We get that boat as he's there. And then fly against ourselves to catch the remaining 4 boats. Can we do this one all in one? That'd be awesome if we can. There's one. Here's number 2. We got 2. There's 3. Where's number 4? He's right there. All in one on the first go again. Yeah. I got to go back a bit. One sec. The head underwater it started, but now someone found out the water got behind the eardrum. Oh. Oh, I see. Cool. Beautiful. We did it. I always used to... again, it's probably something that happens quite commonly to me. It's just been a while since I've done it. Whenever I went swimming as well, I'd occasionally finish swimming and like there would just be water trapped in my ear, and that is absolutely horrible. It throws you off for in an unimaginable way, because obviously like you use your ears for balance, which I know is kind of that's not accurate. You don't use your ears for balance, but the something inside your ears helps with maintaining your balance. So when you got water stuck in your ear or one ear is blocked, it kind of throws your whole sort of sense of balance off a little bit. It's really, really weird. I had a point in time a few years ago where I had a blocked ear. Again, I think it was my right ear. I had a blocked ear, but I could alleviate the blockage depending on where I tilted my head. If I tilted my head to the right, I could hear clearly, but then as soon as I went back to resting position, it went back to being blocked again. It's so weird. Oh, right, treetops, yes. Ah, God, treetops. Treetops has a reputation in the first Spyro game as being one of the toughest levels. It's all about gliding and using the supercharge ramps. You gotta be a pro to do it. Here we are. This is why. We gotta chase after that thief. And there's a lot of acrobatics involved to be able to do so. Okay, the little chimp's going to throw bananas at us. The big chimp is going to try and kick us with its feet. Going through this, I really do feel for deaf people and the struggle they must go through without hearing aids. It is awful. I mean, the thing that concerns me most, and I don't really want to be going down this route because, you know, it's a stream, everyone's here for a good time, to have fun. We don't really want to be talking about all the negative stuff and that. But, the things where, like, you can literally just wake up blind one day. Like, with absolutely zero warning. You can just... no more sight. You've used up your subscription. And you are now no longer allowed to see. That scares me. But, at the same time, you know, they're making huge advances in technology for that kind of thing. They are giving blind people the ability to see now, in a vague description of the word. So it's certainly... This is the thing. I think medicine and illness and stuff like that is and can be quite scary, but at the same time, medicine is now getting so far ahead that they're getting less scary now because they're more treatable. Deafness isn't as much of a problem as it used to be because hearing aids are now easy to get hold of and also really, really good. Like, it won't restore you to 20/20 hearing, but it can do a phenomenal amount of work in helping you to be able to hear again. Spontaneous combustion skids? Is that actually a thing? Oh. That doesn't bode well for treetops. This is going to be tough. Never mind. I've just realised if you can see like the little bit of glowing popcorn at the top of my webcam, that is the golden key. You see it right there. I'm going for a little journey. That's all that is behind there. That's all that is. There we go. I think I'm back in the right position now. I don't know. But there we go. It is a thing? Alright, well in that case I'm gonna definitely try and consume less food. Well, not less food. Less food that may be likely to lead me to that kind of fate. Less beans. I see you over there, thief. And I'm coming for you. I wonder if you can get him before he gets all the way back. Doesn't look like it. Nah, he's too quick. Oh, cool. That's where the key goes. We fixed that problem. Nice. Ooh, some of them float in the air. Gravity-defying jewelry. It is crazy for technology in all walks of life. Oh, it's Isaac. Hi, Isaac.
Spyro, if you jump at the end of a supercharge ramp, you can really go far.
I'm all over it.
You certainly can, but I am no good at jumping, apparently. But yeah, like in all areas of life, I was talking to another streamer the other day, doing like a kind of Twitch interview with him. Oh, we didn't carry on charging. And it was all about kind of YouTube and content creation and stuff like that. And I was saying to him, like, when I first started doing content creation, if you like, I don't really like calling it that, but because it's kind of a loaded term, it carries a certain stigma with it. Spyro camera, help me, thank you. When I first started doing it, whatever it was, like 12-ish years ago, something like that, never did I really anticipate that there would come a point where, like, you'd be able to do this kind of thing live for people in the moment. I'm sure Twitch was probably a thing. Actually, Twitch wasn't a thing. I don't think. Because YouTube came first, obviously. And YouTube was relatively new when I first started. And so Twitch probably wasn't too much of a thing. But like the idea of being able to do this live wasn't really too conceivable at the time. And now look at it. Now, like, literally anyone can do it. Twitch launched in 2011. Oh, that was... When would that have put it? 3, 8, 10... Yeah, so I started making videos... 2010, I think. So, pre-Twitch. Well, there was no kind of concept of being able to do this live. And now literally anyone can do it. It doesn't even cost that much anymore because technology's moved so far and gotten so good. It costs a lot if you want to do it really well, which I am not claiming to do, by the way. But it's really, really incredible. Anyways, Morgan redeemed beyond a joke. Here we go. Today we shall take a trip to let's go to the okay, Lucky Dip section. Here we go. Who wrote Great Expectations? That's not the joke, right? The question. Who wrote Great Expectations? The answer? Charles Chickens. I like it. Oh, Rage came in. She knew it. She knew it. I ain't even gonna try and say, yeah, you got it. Nice. Does that mean I've got to do another one? I'm not going to torment you. Morgan got 2 for 1 the other day. I'm not going to torment you. Can't imagine how it'll be in 10 years. It's absolutely insane to think. Lyle? Oh my god, what a big boy.
Spyro, for an amazing tour of the treetops, don't just stop at one supercharge.
So that's your hint for the level. Like I say, it's all about supercharging and gliding and doing things properly. If you manage to do everything correctly, you do a grand tour of the entire level, with eventually landing over there, where the thief is taunting us. It's very difficult to do if you don't know the route, and I don't know the route. What I do know is it's not down there. We're going to lose a lot of lives on treetops. It's pretty much part of the package. There we go. Charles Chickens. Talking of which... Hello there. Hello. The literary wit of Charles Chickens. Right. I need to try and get my bearings a little bit here. Try and find places we haven't been to yet. Got it. Oh, was there another one of those crates that I had to destroy? I think there was. We'll need to do a quick journey to try and track down where that was. Oh yeah, there's also the second thief over there that we need to make it to somehow as well. Okay. This is going to take a little bit of planning to figure out. Is it as simple as using this ramp here to get up to where that thief was? I think it is. Oh, it's certainly not. Okay. It's okay, at least we can vibe to the music for a little while I try and figure this out. It'll also let us... Oh, was it down in here? That crate? No? No? Oh, it's at the top here. There it is. Okay. I think this is how we get over there. Oh, I never actually destroyed that man. Okay, well now he's out of the way. There's still so much work to do for this level. We're not even close. Give me a save. Thanks. So if we go this way, this will let us get... Oh, I jumped over it! Okay. That's not good. Oh, Spyro! I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Never ye mind. Because we can at least take care of this simply this time. There we go. That was worth it. Thanks for that. Does the fire burn? Oh, you can't actually walk into the fire. It's a nice touch. It's not any better. No, that was absolutely dire. Okay. But now, we are ready to think about our path through this level. Fire cannot kill a dragon. So we have two end goals that we need to meet. We need to get over to the far island to kill the green thief, and we need to get over to the top of the exit island to get the red thief. And both of those involve doing a whole heap of supercharges. And I'm not 100% sure what we're going to need to do. So that one there only leads us into that part there, and we can't charge anywhere else after that. Okay, let's... I think the one by the exit is easy enough to do. So let's give it a stab and see. Which I think involves us going round here and then all the way over. No, this isn't going to happen. The thing is, you can't really route on the fly. You kind of need to know where you're going and what you're doing. Straight off. There is actually, there is something that could help us here. There is. I think it's in graphics. There is. It's not in graphics. Controls, maybe? No. There's a way to turn a map on. Camera? No. You can... Oh, there it is, right there. It didn't apply. It did apply. Okay. There it is. Okay. So I've got a little map in the corner now. And this may help us route our path through the treetops to be able to get to both of these end destinations. It literally says map right there. Look, you go blind to certain details when you're streaming, making videos, talking, and playing video games all at the same time. It's tough to do. Okay, so I think we need to go down this first ramp, maybe skip the island and try and get over to that second ramp over there. And then maybe we can find our way onto this ramp here, maybe? I don't really know. I don't really know. We've just got to try and figure this out. So I think we can go this way. What? But you can't cancel. You can't glide. There we go, another death. You can't glide. You've got to literally hold the charge the whole way. No! Okay. This is going to be tough, I think. I thought we could make it to the final world. I forgot how much of a pain treetops can be. And do you go round here, maybe? Oh, yeah, that's giving us a jump. But I wasn't sure where to go after that. Okay. But that was good. That was good. That was acceptable. I just didn't know what to do after we made it to that point. So, so we came out of... Yeah, we came out of the tube over there. Which means that then we need to make it over to here. Which should, I think, let us get over to the... At least the exit point. Thief, and take care of him from there. A posture check. Good idea. Sit up straight. Shoulders back. Let's get this one nailed and in the bag. And that will at least take care of one problem for us. But then we still need to try and find a way to get over to the far island, and in order to do that, we need to... Oh, Spyro. In order to do that, we need to chain all of our jumps together so that we land on this platform dead ahead. And I think that's what's going to be difficult. However, I'm down for giving it a go. What? That's one. That's two. And then, where do I go? Oh, it was over there. Right, yeah. This is why we build up all these lives. It's for this level. Okay, that was close, but we made it. Over and then over to here, that's right. And then we go round and round and round and round. And then we jump up, go over the top, and then we're on the next ramp right here, and then we jump! There! Done it, and we took out the thief as well. Whew. 100-bit drop from Rage for clearing the first of our objectives right there. Thank you so very, very much. Whew. But now we need to work out how to chain all of that together to get to the far island. That is the problem. Hey, he didn't catch the vortex, Spyro. After all that. Oh. Man, I'm sorry. If I could refund bits, I would. That's disappointing. Okay. I don't know if I can fly out of the tube we used to come back around. I don't know. Let's let's try something here. We'll just see what sticks. Whoop. Turns out that doesn't stick. Let's try again. Oh, that was close! Too close for comfort. Spyro! 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 Even Spyro's going to start giving me pity masks in a moment. No, that doesn't count. I've never seen that oh no emote before, which I'm assuming means I've never played this badly at a video game before. This level is tough. Trying to get this bit... Spyro! I pressed the buttons! Why was that different to last time? I did nothing different. Why did you not make that one? Treetops, man. Guten Tag, good evening. I hope you're doing alright this evening. I hope you're doing better than we are. Trying to take on the toughest gliding challenge in the game. In the form of treetops. All I need to do is make it to that platform to be able to do it. Don't know where to take this. Hey, we got some lucky bits. We got 10 lucky bits from Nay. Thank you so very, very much. Not going well. It's going okay. We've done one. I've literally just got one more place to try and get to. And I'm struggling to reach it. Because I don't really know how to get there. I know there's a cheaty way of getting there, but I don't know if they may have patched it out and fixed it for the remake here. I wouldn't be surprised if they have. But we can give it a go. Because what you used to be able to do in the original was you used to be able to basically just use the one ramp right here. And you could jump up off the corner and then glide around the platform and then just shoot your way over. But I think they may have tweaked things slightly so that that doesn't happen on this one. So I'm going to stop wasting lives on it and think about how to do this legitimately. So what I need to do is, using these supercharge ramps, all of them in the level, I need to make it over to that island there. And in order to do that, I need to jump off of this ramp here. But I need to have reached it with enough charge speed from these ramps. And I don't know the route across the treetops to be able to do that. Unless, let's give this one a try. So, flying leap. He's done that bit. Then you go over, and then you slide around, and then can we maybe run up and jump over and do it like this and flying leap and glide? Yes. That is how you do it. I'm going to turn the map off now because I prefer playing without. I just think it was important for routing around the level. Come here, you little pipsqueak. You've caused me a lot of grief this level, and I ain't putting up with it any longer. One gem, are you kidding? I'm missing a single solitary gem. Ugh. Wait. Oh, it's Jed.
That was quite a ride, Spyro. You learned a lot since you were a young glider.
Look how wide those eyes are.
You could have found an easier spot to get stuck.
Spyro giving it the sass. Alright, now we just need to go on another journey through the entire level to find one gem. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves at this point, whilst we have a little look around and see. What are the odds that it's going to be back up on top of the other place we had to get to? I'm almost certain it is, but... Oh, that's not going to work! It's okay, we have at least done the difficult part. And I am at least very thankful for that. Oh, this is driving me mad. I don't understand why it's not consistent, other than consistently bad. I'm pressing the buttons correctly. Treetops is just high stress. There it is! There it is! I saw it! I see it! Nice! We've done it. Alright, now we just need to get out of here. And I'm hoping that we can just glide to the exit and be done with this. Whew! That was quite a ride. I'm going to reward myself with a Milky Way. At least I would have done. Why is it only the celebrations ones that are wrapped like this where you can just ruin the opening of them? And then that is the only way to open them and you can't get back into them? Does my head in. Alright. I think we are pretty much done with this world, more or less. We're certainly approaching the end. Which is very much a blessing. So we got Metalhead is the boss of this world. I also think that's the location of our next skill point. I haven't got a key for that yet. Let's have a look. Skill point. Next up is Metalhead. Perfect. So, is that a no damage run? Maybe? Oops, wrong button. No damage and collect everything, I reckon. Which should be thoroughly doable. I'm not too upset about that. Ah, there's the key for the crate. How has your day been, Nay and Sean? Everything been alright for you this beautiful Saturday? Gotten up to anything exciting? Maybe even anything boring? Understand things aren't terribly exciting for anybody at the moment. Okay, this is where we used to get over to the platform for the key. As well as some other treasures. I see it. We're going. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All of those. Nice. Don't do it, Spyro. Thank you. Been shopping and watched Strictly. Nice. That's what weekends were for. Emily was 6, there hasn't been much playing with her. Oh. You reported a spider plant. What does that mean? I thought spider plants were okay. I don't understand. Repotted. Now I understand. That was on me. That was me being an idiot. Hello, Cray.
Better now that so many dragons have been rescued. Jump in the balloon, and I'll show you the Dreamweaver's world. Are you ready to go?
Not yet. Not yet. We have gotten all of the gems, which is wonderful, and all of the dragons as well. That means literally all we have to do here is face off against Metalhead. Morgan resubbed with Prime. Thank you so much for the Prime sub, my friend. 3 whole months. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Thank you so much, Morgan. I do very much appreciate your Prime sub. Woohoo! All of my faces. That's what I like to see. Alright, so we got to perfect this level, which I'm assuming means no damage as well. I ain't scared. If it does mean no damage, then we won't know until the end. If it just means getting all gems and dragons, then that's absolutely no bother. Twofer right there, that's nice. How has your day been? Me? My day has been relatively uneventful. I moved my bed, so now it's in the same space but facing a different direction. Where did those rolly guys go? Because I feel like they will have dropped gems and I need to recover them from somewhere. They don't seem to be anywhere though. Yeah, I repositioned my bed and that is pretty much it. I went out and picked up a package. And that is actually it. Going to see some parents tomorrow. I don't know whose I'm going to see, but I'm going to see some parents tomorrow. No, I'm going to see my own parents tomorrow. Going over for dinner. Oh, don't damage me. I'm trying for 100% here. I'm off though, as I'm going to start some more Valhalla. Have a good stream night and stay safe. You too, Morgan. Have a great evening. We will swing by a little bit later on, if you still happen to be streaming when we finish up here. Oh, a little toot as well. They're following. Ah, Smackdown Nation. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate your follow. Welcome in to the Tac Pack. Hope you're having a wonderful... Oh, there goes no damage. Hope you're having a wonderful day or evening, whichever it may be for you. Ow. Well, I mean, if we've taken damage, we may as well now just live it. The streamer also? Well, welcome. Welcome. What is what's your poison? What are you streaming at the moment? Oh, chicken. Give me the health. Thank you. I need it. Oh, right. There's actually something we need to do here before we leave, and it's down here somewhere. It's down there, maybe? I don't know. There's a little secret hidden away somewhere. Can't stay. I'll be streaming Spyro, Kingdom Hearts 3, Sims 4, and... what's H5? I feel like I should know H5. Ooh, there we go. He's done it. He's a genius. Halo 5. Halo 5. Let's go. Oh, Spyro. Thank you. That's not quite how you're supposed to do that bit, but it'll do for our purposes. Halo 5. I see. I've not really followed the Halo series. I've been told it's sensational. Like, there hasn't really been a bad entry in it. It was been led to believe that the newest one was really, really good. But unfortunately, it's not a game that I have followed or got much experience with. From what I played, it's good. That's very good to hear. My Sims strategy is also very, very poor. I build a house, let my sim look at it for a little while, and then destroy it and start over. But right now, Spyro. I see. Well, welcome. I think you're looking at an example of how not to play this game. Oh, we did it. Nice. Jinx. Oh, look at the metalhead like structure at the top there. I've never noticed that. I don't know. Oh, we can't see it from here. I don't know if that was part of the original as well. I've never noticed that in the original game, or if it's just a detail for the. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. I feel like that's a reignited detail rather than one carried over. Let's rescue Siddiqui. That definitely wasn't his original name.
Metalhead is all charged up to meet you. Attacking the power pole should disrupt his power supply.
Duly noted. I've got to go and see you later. No problem. SmackDown Nation, thank you very much for joining in the stream and for the follow. Have a great stream if that's what you're moving on to do. Maybe we'll drop by a little bit later on. Thanks very much, my friend. Oh, he's coming. He's going. So, Metalhead is a nice and simple boss. Oh, hello! We just need to charge down the poles that are powering Metalhead, but only when they're green. If we do it when they're red, then they're covered in electricity and are dangerous for us. He's off. Let's just say I am very hopeful that this is not supposed to be 0 damage, otherwise we have well and truly knackered this one. Beautiful. That's all we need from up here. Oh, we're going. 1. We're in for 2. There's a 3rd right there. Oh, okay. They're all lighting up. Number 4, we got it. Oh! Okay. Keep away from him. Oh my goodness, this is a little bit stressful because I think I'm playing it very badly. Oh, he destroyed it himself. There we go. Only two phases to Metalhead, so it's not an absolute disaster. Unless it is 0 damage, in which case this is a little bit of a disaster. Fortune 189, good evening. Welcome. I'm assuming that's Ben. Hope you're doing alright this evening, my friends. We're doing okay now that we're out of the level of torment that is Treetops. He lives! Hopefully. Whether or not he replies determines on whether or not he lives. Any old AI can say hello. It takes a real brain to respond to a how are you question. Classic Ben. Done it. All alive here. Good. Very good to hear. Ooh, how do I make it over there? I know how I make it over there. I remember. We go from over on this side. We have to go right around the edge. Behind the waterfall. I tell you, there's always secrets behind the waterfall. Everyone knows this. Hopefully there's 24 gems in here. Looks good. Nice. 500 out of 500 and the dragon. No note about getting the victory point though, so maybe it is a 0 damage run as well. Dang, it's supposed to be 0 damage as well. Don't go chasing them though. 100% level complete. Okay. So we did 100% it, but we do miss out on the skill point for doing a perfect run of Metalhead. I'm gonna have another go. Because I feel like I can do it. It was just some unfortunate damage last time. I think we can do it. And also, we don't want this game to be over too quickly. It's so good, why would I want it to end? I don't want it to end. That's why I'm dragging it out by trying to do a deathless run of the boss we've just faced. Oh, how satisfying. We are on all the ones. 111 followers. That's what I like. I guess the real big advantage is, as we've already passed it, we don't need to spend too much time killing all of the enemies for their gems. We can just kind of breeze through it. which will not only save time, but also hopefully prevent us from getting hit. Oh, he's going to throw a banana at us, though. You know what? Why are we wasting the time? Let's just get out of here. Let's just go. We don't need to worry about that. Whew. Alright. Yeah, we are on 111 followers all the way. He smacked us. No, don't quit. Stay. Just exit the level. Just exit the level. 111. That's so satisfying. All the ones. Legs 11. And then another one. Let's try again. 3 bits from Rage into the cup they go. I feel like the cup resets itself to the same level every stream. We haven't had another overflowing situation like we did the other day. Alright, one more go. One more go. Alright. Because I do believe that it shouldn't be too tricky. Certainly not outside our capability. We got both of those. Who are doing the hit? 100 bits from True Shot as well. Thank you so very much. A little bit of luck coming our way from the Clover as well. A watched cup doesn't fill. This is true. Thank you very much, True Shot. I appreciate it. How is your evening, my friend? Oh, no, don't you dare. We're going for a damageless run of the boss to try and earn an extra life. No, we're not. No, we're not. 2 attempts, and both taking dumb damage both times. Forget about it. Well, no, but you see, I can't just leave it. Because it is so simple and it will take no time at all. And I'll forget to come back to it later. So we may as well do it now. Right? I think we should. I think we should. Because that's fine. Now I know he's going to throw colossal gorillas at me. I can just be prepared for that. Oof. Cut that one tight, but we did it. Alright. Maybe we should just try and kind of keep our distance a little bit. He destroyed one himself. Okay, he's going to throw a thing at me. One left. Beautiful, that's how you do it. Okay, first phase done. Gonna recover these for some extra lives later. We'll need those. After all the ones I lost in treetops, we need to earn them back. Okay. It's the same again this time. Never mind, never mind. We'll come back for that one. He took care of it himself. We don't need to go back. We done it. He's gone. Easy. And we got the skill point for Deathless as well. Nice. That's what all the effort was for. Now we can actually carry on with the game. My completionist side has been satiated. Or sated. Whatever the correct pronunciation is. And we can move onwards.
Better now that's
I know you do, Cray. I know you do. Let's go to Dreamweavers. We got an hour left of stream. Let's weave some dreams on stream. Beautiful. We are so nearly there. We've got this world, which is what, 5, maybe 6 levels. And then we've got the last world, which is 4. Easy. We can have... I think we could have most of it done by the end of this stream, and then next stream there will be enough left over to just tide us ready for the next game. So Dreamweaver's world is full of these people who get shot at by magic cannons, and that changes them into other kinds of creatures. And that's the plot summary of this world. Weird floppy creatures that get shot by magic cannons and change into other creatures. Can't put it any fairer than that. Haunted Tower. Let's start with this level then, I guess. It's right here, right now. Let's go. Oh, there's some gems here. Spyro! That one hurts a little bit. Gotta be honest. Gotta do better than that. Everyone comes here for gameplay that is a little bit more competent than that, I think. Ouch. Alright, we'll just go this way. Right, a bit more careful this time. Good job. Alright, Haunted Tower. Finally, let's go. Do a barrel roll. And again. I think they're called Ilarian rolls, technically. But anyway. It's beside the point. Oh, what have I got left? Okay, it's going to be a Mars bar. It's going to be a Mars bar. Alrighty. Now, this level has these knights in them that we can't actually interact with currently. We shall be given the opportunity to do so before too long, because these wizards actually bring the knights to life, and then they go to attack us with their helmets, which is a moderate concern, but only for the time being, because we shall reach a point where we can take them on. And then you got this guy here who is just going to obstruct our way. We can't do anything with him right now. Ow. But what we can do is kill this guy, and then, with the kiss of a fairy, we become supercharged. Nice little peck on the snout. And now we have a super flame, which lets us kill knights and metal doors alike. So we'll take both of these guys out. And the wizard, why not? And the metal crate as well, because my powerful flame torch knows no bounds. And it'll destroy any crate. It's certainly the way to live. However, our power is only temporary. And now I need to go and get another kiss, so that we can take out the first disassembled knight. Oh, and this one. There we go. I love the glow. I love the glow he's got there. Did we have any skill points for the Haunted Tower? Yes. Burn blue wizard hat. Okay. Not 100% sure what that may mean. I mean, he was a blue wizard. Do I burn his hat? Well, that didn't seem to do much, so maybe not. Ow. Can I maybe carry the supercharged fire up to this section? That might make our path a little bit easier. Well, I think we might get a little bit of time. So we're going to go for the pile right there. We're going to go for the mushroom. Got in my way. And then he smacked me on the head with his helmet twice in a row. Spyro! Oh. That's unfortunate. If that little Goomba mushroom thing hadn't gotten in the way, we could have nailed that. But the Goomba mushroom thing ruined it. Absolutely ruined it. So now we got to go back and do it again. But better this time. I ain't afraid of no Goomba mushroom now. There we go. We got him. He's out. And I can torch that crate as well. Oh, another knight. Okay. What's Kosoko got to say about things?
Hey, Spyro. All dragons know there's magic in a fairy's kiss. See what it can do to your power of flame.
Thanks, my friend. We physically would not have made it this far without that information having already been passed on to us. So, though his intentions were probably good, they came far too late. Which I think is very often the case with some of these dragons. They give you advice to solve a section that you had to solve to get to them for the advice in the first place. Like you make it across a giant gap and he's like, hey Spyro, press jump and then press it again to glide. Yeah, I know. I had to do that to get here. Alright, we got the kiss of ignition. That ain't a word. And then we kill the knights, we batter down the gates. There's another one, and this one right. Okay, we did get them all. Alright, we got them all. So Blue Wizard's hat. We've got to burn Blue Wizard's hat. Is it just the hat? Okay. Maybe there's something else afoot here that's not quite syncing up. Oh, it's the supercharge. Let's go! Through the gate, and that'll do. Okay, there is another gate, though. Round again, round and round, and one more time. We got it. Zipping around, and... Okay, 2 metal gates right there. Hi. Oh, maybe we don't need to supercharge anymore, because we have another fairy with the power of fire in her lips. Which does actually sound like a rather painful medical condition. Let's not dwell on that for much longer. Oh, what a satisfying room. Destroy all the treasure. Yes. I see the dragon. What do you got to say for me, Lutalo?
Hold your horns. Here comes Spyro.
Patience, little one. You'll soon have the opportunity to battle the one who matters most. Nasty Nork.
Thanks. I'll treasure that information with the importance it carried. Alright, there's a little bit going on here. Free life, we'll take it. Plenty of gems for our trouble as well. A metal crate that we're going to need to break with a supercharge. That's no problem. And then got another knight there. Mid-air strike. Good on him. I'd bow to that. He done well there. Okay, the wizard has resurrected everybody. However, he didn't count on the presence of a fire fairy. Ow. Alright, let's try and flame just the hat. Okay, there must be something that I am missing. in terms of being able to get that quest. Did it just say burn the blue wizard's hat or the wizard's blue hat? Maybe. Oh, maybe I can just torch this rather than supercharging it. You certainly can. And there was a lot of jewels inside that as well. Okay. Give me some butterflies. There's still somewhere else for us to go here. So we still haven't found everything. And I'm not 100% sure where we may need to go. What was this? Did we come from here? Yes, we did. Okay, so that just led us up here. That's fine. Is that the wizard's blue hat? Is that the wizard's hat there on top of the castle? That looks like it might be. However, it does also look like a jump that I will be unable to make from this distance. Looks like a hat. It looks like a hat. Smells like a hat. Very well, probably maybe a hat. Okay. So now I just need to figure out a way over there. And I'm not entirely sure what that may entail. Let's just supercharge this way. Because I know that I've... Oh, this wasn't the right way. Was it through this door? It was. It was through this door. Because I've got this little bit here. Which it obviously wants me to super glide from. Though I don't know where to. I don't know. Let's just give it a go. See where we end up. The charging bongos. So good. Okay, this time we got to go to the right. Oh, that's a really tight turn. I don't know if you can actually make that. That's where we just were. I wonder... Oh! Don't want to miss that. I wonder if... Maybe there's... Oh! Oh! Wait, maybe we don't actually need to... super glide at all? Can I just make a jump over to there? Maybe not from the top of the balcony. Do you reckon I can just get over there from here? I'm willing to give it a go. No, no chance. Way, way out. Okay. That's fine. I was willing to do the science on that one. So there is definitely something in that supercharge ramp that we're going to need to do. Okay. Let's give it a go. Maybe you can make that turn and I was just being a bit of a chicken. I don't think you can make that turn. Even if you could, like, where would you go with that information? I don't think I missed anything around here. Because that just leads all the way around to there. That leads back down to there. thinking face on now. Unless it's as simple as just kind of flying into the vortex here and then like spinning around. No, it's not that simple, no. Oh, hang on! All of a sudden, everything's fallen into place. So, this is what you do, okay? You get on the supercharge ramp and you run all the way down to where we were with the turn that you can't make. That turn is a red herring because you just need to go this way and then up this ramp and glide over instead. Yeah. That's good. It's so satisfying when you solve a puzzle in this game like that. Hello. Copano! Nailed it!
You've become a master of the supercharge.
Thank you.
Great work.
Spilling tea everywhere. That upsets me. Never mind. I'll get over it. And, I remember this section. You gotta be quick. Because the slower you are, the more dangerous your climb gets, because he brings all of the knights to life, and then he blocks the doorway! Oh no! Come on! I was totally there. Alright, fine. I guess we gotta do this the standard way. Which I think means befriending a fire fairy. Oh yeah, that just drops us back down to there. That's no good. Maybe it does not involve befriending a fire fairy. Yeah, hi there. Oh, all the knights have been unanimated again. So maybe this is actually the way forward. You just have to race. Okay, this time feels good. We're nailing it this time. Hey, we got it. Oh yeah. And then that gives us access to a fairy who is going to make our life better. Isn't that her? No, she was the dragon's fairy. Whenever you rescue a dragon, you get like a little fairy that'll... Hey, I've got this one for permanent. This one's permanently on. Nice. Yeah, whenever you rescue a dragon, there's a fairy there that kind of saves your progress and all that kind of stuff. Excuse me? She's not the same as the fire fairy. 54 gems. They better all be in this crate right here. Nice. Okay, my next question is how to get over to the blue hat. Because I thought there was going to be an option for us to climb higher than the height we are at. And that would make it easier to get to the hat. However, that does not look like it's the case. Which is unfortunate. So I'm assuming we've just got to... Maybe we can actually make that glide then? Didn't think it was possible. This feels quite far away, but maybe it's not. Because I thought we were going to be able to get like a little bit up there or something, but it doesn't seem so. Okay, well, let's give it a go. Oh, maybe it's doable. Okay, that's doable. Hey, it counted! Alrighty, thank you. That'll do nicely. Alrighty, let's get out of here. We're done now, I believe. Skill point acquired. All dragons and gems. We're done. Out. We're done. Let's go. We're going to use the supercharge for some speed just to get... Oh, well, we're not anymore. Well, alrighty then. So, I mean, it's satisfying to figure out a puzzle. The game plays it perfectly. Take me home, country roads. Or any road of any kind of description, really. Just as long as it goes home. This dopey fool right here. Nice. We've earned all our lives back as well that we lost in the treetops. That's good. Now, this world introduces these jesters, which I think our dragon friend Maisie is going to tell us more about.
The fools you see in this world are invincible, but that does not mean they shouldn't be attacked.
Sounds all right to me.
Yeah, so these jester creatures, if we attack them, they turn into alarm clocks. And for the moment that they are as an alarm clock, they trigger... Oh my goodness me. They trigger something to happen in the world. Generally right near to where they are. Let's glide up. Oh, a joke redemption. Alrighty. As you wish. Cool, that's that section taken care of. Is this guy going to get shrunk at all? No. I'll just leave him flailing around for a moment, accompanying our joke. Oh, some of these are awful. Like really bad. They're not even jokes. What's the definition of a chair? Headquarters for hindquarters. Good God. That was in the Lucky Dip section right there, so some of the quality that we're dealing with. Oh man. What the, like... What's yellow, orange, black, and buzzes? Carrots and bees? What's that supposed to be? Alright, here you go. Is it difficult to... Oh, you like that one? Oh, okay, well, never mind. I won't bother with the other one. We found the level. Non sequiturs is the non sequiturs are the level. No, the other one was. Is it difficult to bury an elephant? Yes, it's a huge undertaking. There you go. You get a choice of which one you prefer. Frankly, I think I've come to the conclusion that we shan't be visiting the Lucky Dip section of the joke book anymore. Because none of them have been particularly lucky. Anyway, in the meantime, let's explore a dark passage. That doesn't mean what it sounds like it means. You don't get it? Undertakers bury people. Is burying an elephant a huge job? Yes, it's a huge undertaking. It's a funeral director pun, I think. If you don't get it, that's fine. You can stick with the what's yellow, orange, black, and buzzes, carrots and bees. I don't even get like what that's supposed to be. You know, like I don't understand. Okay, dark passage. Have I got a? Okay, no skill points in the dark passage. That's fine. So now these jesters have lanterns, and when their lanterns are lit, the animals are of zero consequence. We can't actually do anything with him. We can torch him and then he turns into a lantern for an extended amount of time. That's about it. If the creatures are in light, then they are safe. When they're in darkness, ooh, they turn into monsters. There we go, we got him. Nice and simple. All that talk about Morgan's ear has set mine off. Alright, who are you, Kasaya? These are not the original dragon names.
The enemies here can be quite frightening, but you should watch the fools.
I'd rather flame the fools.
Now,
I flame the fool! The imps just always exist in a form. You can't make them better or worse by putting them in light or dark. Only 3 things are certain in life: death, taxes, and those imps. Feel kind of cruel, but it's a necessary evil. Another one! There's so many dragons! Azizi!
Thank you for releasing me.
The irony of... Well, the implied irony of the fact that Azizi can't CC. He got me! That was a homing fireball and I didn't even know. Nice try, my friend. But alas, 'twas but a simple failure. Oh, this was timed badly. However, it's okay. Ow. Oh, you got me. Alright, and that is the level, except it isn't. There's a lot of stuff we still need to do. Bakari!
You know,
Look at his slippers.
might be the dragon to defeat Nasty Nook.
That's me, all right.
He's got little sheep slippers. Okay, I'm not 100% sure where to return to, though. To recover everything we're missing, because I'm still missing 300 gems and 2 dragons. Alright, well let's start by going down here. Because I need some butterflies for sparks. I need to make it over there. And that is not a glidable jump. Oh, now I'm back at the start. Okay. Bit of a head scratcher. Head scratcher! Head scratcher! That was always the worst bit of going to festivals. Was you're just not able to get any sleep because people are walking past screaming dead Family Guy memes at stupid o'clock in the morning. Infuriating. Not that your main objective should be to get sleep at a festival, but... Oh! I mean, we do need to go down there, but better than that. Obviously your main objective is not to get sleep at festivals, but at some point you need to just get your head down for a few Zs. A couple of Zs, depending on where you're from. And people walking past your tent going, "Butt scratcher!" at 3 AM is not a good way to get some rest after a heavy day of music. No drinking, no. Only drink water at festivals. Festivals are expensive. Not only to even go to, but just in terms of like purchasing stuff while you're there. It's so expensive because they got you over a barrel, right? There's nowhere to go. You've got to use the vendors they have on site, so they can charge whatever they like because you got to pay for it. There's no other option. Okay, now I think that's how we get down to those pups down here. Steady on, Spyro. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Oh! We got him. We're in. It was a little bit frantic and a little bit chaotic, but the important thing is we sorted it. There are ways around it. There are ways around it. You can, you know, you're permitted to bring your own food and drink in. Ow! He just chinned me! You're permitted to bring your own food and drink in, of course, but, you know, that does only last you for so far. And also they keep on restricting what you can and can't bring into festivals. Which they should, I suppose. You're not allowed to take glass bottles into festivals with you for obvious reasons, you know. I remember having to chug like even like the small 50 cl bottles. I had to chug a bottle of a little JD bottle of that once. And I say chug, it's like 50 milliliters. But I had to down one of them before we'd even made it into the festival because it was in a glass bottle. It was like, look, it's no bigger than a pebble on the ground. He's like, sorry, there's no glass. But, like, who am I going to glass with something this big? And more importantly, why? If I was gonna have an argument with someone, I'd be better off punching them rather than like using that little bottle. But rules is rules. No glass. I did apply to work at a festival this year, but obviously it never happened. The festival was cancelled. I was supposed to be going and working at one over the summer. So, assuming everything kind of returns to the way it should be, maybe I'll do that next summer instead. Because it looks like a great way to actually go to the festival without having to pay to go to the festival. Obasi? Definitely not.
Thank you for releasing me.
Like, you get to go to the festival, yeah, you've got to do a little bit of work, and a couple of those will be night shifts, and they may suck, but you also get days off where you can just...
Hi, Spyro.
Oh, leave me alone. Where you can...
Hi, Spyro.
Oh, no. That's it. Free me. Set me free. But, like, on your down days, you just get to hang out and watch the bands and stuff without having to pay, like, your full festival ticket price. It seems like a no-brainer, really. Beautiful. 42 gems left. I think we can do this. With any luck, that crate will contain 35 of them. Oh, that looks pretty good. Show me the money. Nice. 500 gems. 5 dragons. No skill points. We're done. Let's get out of here. Wahoo! I reckon we got time for one more level. One more level before we gotta call it a stream. Okay, that takes me over to the Paradise Island where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Oh, go on then. If I have to twist your arm. So we can't go through that bit yet because those guys are just having a fit of some description. But it's okay, there is a way to fix that and we will be taking care of that at some point. He was very keen to meet me. Alright, Lofty Castle will be our final level, but first let's just clean this space up of its treasures and gems. There's the balloonist. And a dragon. Show me what you got. Latif. That definitely wasn't the name of one of the original dragons.
Welcome to the Dreamweavers, young one. While chasing Nasty's minions in this world, you must expect the unexpected and prepare for what is not there.
Look at all them golden snitches around his neck. I'm talking to Latif, the Quidditch champion. Alright, Lofty Castle. You got any skill points for me? Yes, destroy hidden stump. Okay. I'm not 100% sure what that means. But we shall see. I'm going to have the last Maltesers truffle. If I can get into it. There we are. It is easily done. It's like what they always say in quizzes. It's only easy if you know the answer. Alright everybody. Keep your eyes out for a hidden stump. Patrick or otherwise. Who's doing it? 10-bit drop from Jay. Thank you so very much, my friend. Welcome back. Hope you're doing alright. There's no such thing as a hard question. Only one you don't know the answer to. Oh, nice. Good shot. Were there any Fallout Boy fans in chat? Apparently not. So, for this level we need to rescue 3 fairies from cages on these groups of islands, which will allow us passage to other islands. What's been going on? A whole heap of stuff. We've been doing very well. We've achieved pretty much all of our objectives so far. We took on treetops, died several times, but made it. And that's all that matters. And now we're just kind of riding it out. This will be the last level we take on today. Mudada? This is getting... Whoa.
Fairies are always on your side, Spyro.
And that's probably the weirdest dragon interaction we've had in this entire game. And it also brings us on to the number. which makes it even more uncomfortable. But yeah, Mudada definitely wasn't an original dragon name. No. It actually kind of makes me sad a little bit that they haven't kept all of the original dragon names. That's the hidden stump, right? Okay, well, we didn't get it. Because it just kind of... I don't even know why. But, like... I don't get what was wrong with the original names. Not that I can remember what the names that have been replaced are. But I know that the original game... Excuse me. The original Spyro game did not have dragons in it called Mudada and Latif. 100% did not. I would almost be willing to bet my life on it. Nice, nice, nice. But I feel like that is the hidden stump, though. Never mind. We won't keep wasting time on it. Keep an eye out for any more hidden stumps. If memory serves, there is a supercharge ramp in this level. So, chances are the hidden stump has something to do with that. Nice try, I saw you coming. Hydration break? Absolutely, I can do that for you. Prevent me from going to the toilet. Sorry, no, prevent me from going to sleep by me needing the toilet. Maybe I should make the hydration break one time sensitive. Baruti? Oh my god, holding a sensor. Oh, we're getting into the portion of the game now where the dragons have no more advice. And all of them say is, thank you for releasing me. It's like, you are very welcome. You're welcome. It's okay, I've got nothing to be up for tomorrow. Get him out of here. Rude. What do you mean? What have I done? Oh, they don't say anything. I'm like, what, just a little bit of advice is all I need. You know what, not even advice, just a little bit of encouragement. Spyro, you're doing fantastically. Thank you for releasing me. That's all I need. Just a little bit of encouragement every now and then. To know that I am succeeding. Oh, can I make it over? I think I can. Okay. Is this how we get to the hidden stump? No, this doesn't actually feel like it goes anywhere important for us. Maybe I was wrong about that. I keep hearing the Rayman bird calls in the background. You know the one I mean. The kind of... At least you should know the one I mean if you were here for the Rayman Redemption streams. Let's try that again, because maybe actually I was wrong about all of this. Oh. There's progress. What have I got to do to the hidden stump? What was the skill point? Destroy the hidden stump. Oh, okay. Oh. Easy. Guilt trip. Look, I understand that not everyone's world revolves around me, and that's absolutely fine. I appreciate that not everybody can be here for every single stream, every single time, and that's absolutely fine. I have no issue with that whatsoever. That's just the way the world works. And the thing is that I say that with absolute sincerity, but it sounds like I'm just trying to rub it in even further. And I am not. I assure you I am not. 3 bits from Nay as well. Thank you. The thing is as well, I also understand that even if people can be here, like, sometimes we're not playing something people are interested in seeing, and that's absolutely fine as well. For the most part, generally always going to play the stuff that I want to play, because that's the stuff that's going to be the most entertaining. If I'm having fun, then hopefully it becomes a bit easier for everybody else to have fun as well. It's all in the tone, exactly, and I haven't got a voice that's very good at conveying tone. Certainly sincerity. It doesn't do that one very well. Whoops. So much better to watch someone enjoying themselves. Exactly. I think it would be far too easy for me to just kind of sit here and play, I don't know, what's popular at the moment. There's been a new Call of Duty game, right? I could sit here and play Call of Duty and suck at it because I suck at Call of Duty. Have a miserable time, and then, you know, commentary sucks. It's all just me shouting and screaming at the game and all that. Just entertaining for a while. Entertaining done in the right way. I'm not going to completely disregard it as a form of entertainment. I occasionally thoroughly enjoy seeing people getting irritated with video games, but I wouldn't be able to sit down and watch that if that was the only string to someone's bow. And I'm glad that that's not the sole appeal of what I have going on here. Steady. I get stressed out, games wind me up, of course. But I haven't built my entire quote-unquote brand around getting irritated at video games. Because I think that's just a lot of effort. It's a lot of energy to be that angry all the time. Whereas just sitting down playing a video game you enjoy, chilling out and having fun, is so low effort. Especially when it's got a soundtrack as jumping as Spyro's is. The key. Useni. Ta-da!
Spyro.
Has he just gotten out of the shower?
Supercharge will get you to new places here in Lofty Castle too. See where it takes you.
I shall do that. Depends on who you are. Definitely not doing that myself. Wait, let's walk first, so we know where we are. Anyway, we've gotten off the beaten track here. The whole point was the Rayman bird sound effects are being used. Oh, I think I went down the wrong ramp. Oh no, we went on the right one. Hey, there we go. Stop right here. Thank you very much. Did we do it? Is that all of them? That's not all of them. We're missing stuff. Surely. 25 gems. That could be a single solitary gem. There are gems for 25 value. Hey, we got the key. We need to put the key in the box. There it is. $400 of 400. Nice. I'll never forget when we went bowling and Rob dubbed. I may have a picture of that, actually. I think I've got a picture of that. I've got to go all the way back in time to find it. Was that because I think that was before I went to... Oh, no, I don't. Where's it gone? I don't have it anymore. I think that was from before I went to Canada. Unless, for some reason, it's in the recently deleted? It's not there. Oh, dang it. I don't have it anymore. But yeah. He called you Rage. Well, wasn't he called Milk? Or... No, he was called Spillag because there wasn't enough room to type in spillage because he knocked his drink over. I seem to remember. Or something like that. If you're not putting dumb nicknames in for your friends when you go bowling, are you even going bowling with your friends? I feel like it's obligatory. Alright, let's burst a mushroom here for... Yeah, we have 100% of level. Hey! Alrighty. Whew. Also remember borrowing that blue roll. Yes. Alright, level done! Woohoo! And now we can return back to the Dreamweaver's world. And that pretty much wraps us up, I think, for the stream, more or less. Oh, I don't really want to stop playing. Oh, he's going to smack me. He smacked us. I don't really want to stop playing. I'm kind of in the flow a little bit now. But we probably should. Just to save something for next time, because next time we're going to complete the game. There's no question. And so I don't want to kind of complete the game really early, and then we're like, okay, well now what do I do for 2 hours? So we will stop, but I'm just gonna carry on pottering around the overworld for the time being. How much is left? So I think we've got 1, maybe 2 levels in this world. And then we've got the next world, which only has 4 levels in it. Of those, we have the boss of this world and then the game's final boss. Plus a flight level in this world and then a super bonus level at the end. We've completed 81% of the game already. So like there's too much to finish within the next half hour or so. But there's not enough left for like a whole another stream, I guess. Does that make sense? Probably not really, but I think you know what I mean. Like we've got to Zikomo. Oh my goodness me! Look at him.
Nicely done.
Stretch right here.
Done when I've toasted that nasty Nork.
I'll be done when I've toasted that nasty Nork. Yeah, you tell him. Where do I go from here? Over here, maybe? And we have been over here. There is... I'll tell you what we could probably do for a meantime. Just while I get a little while... Well, just while I get wound down. There is, according to the guidebook, a secret room here in the Dreamweaver's world. So let's try and find that. And I feel like it was going to be behind us right here. No, we've already done this. Let's just try and find the secret room for a moment. But yeah, we will definitely beat the game next stream. It will not take us 3 hours to finish the game next time. So we'll just potter around for a little bit. We won't do any more gameplay, for lack of a better word. We'll just oh, hi, I missed some gems here. We'll just wander. Don't do it. Thank you. Extra content. Ultimately, it's you know, it's only me it's going to adversely affect because it's going to take longer for me to render the VOD for YouTube and upload it. But you know what? That's a sacrifice that I am willing to make. It's very noble. I'm doubtful that the secret room is going to be at this level here. So we got Jacques is the boss, and then we got the balloonist right here. A man of the people. Exactly. You know, the whole idea of doing this is you've got to be a man of the people. You've got to give them what they want, and at the moment, I can't really give everyone what they want, because what they want is more. But I can do my best. I can create the impression that I'm giving you more. We just blast some magic at those two cretins. Then we go over, say hey, and then walk away. We have another flight level up there. We could do a flight level. Two jesters. What are you both going to do for me? Spyro! Okay, that's a kind of difficult jump to make. Bonus! The crash style bonus. Let's just do it this way. Why make it complicated? Alright, 300 out of 300. That's gotta be the secret room, surely. Ooh, surely. I knew it. 3-bit cheer, thank you, Jay. What is this? That was my skill point, apparently. Ooh. Nice. Three-bit iron cheddar. Oh, and I lost track of who dropped those. Sorry, those were Rachel's bits, not Jay's. My apologies. Sorry, your names are both the same color on my chat screen. Your names are both orange. I just saw the orange. I saw the R and just kind of went with that. My apologies. 3-bit cheer from Rach and from Sean. And a 4-bit cheer from Nay up in the game. Alright, here we go. We'll do Icy Flight and then we're gonna wrap up for the evening. I think this is our last flight level as well. And we're gonna start with the lighthouses because they were right in our path. I saw that treasure chest there. And that one there as well. Everything feels very spaced out. This might be a bit of a tricky one. Okay, that's all of the lighthouses, I think. All but one. And there it is. Alright, that's the lighthouses. I see the chest that was here. Dang it. Let's try again. No, you didn't offend Jay. I offended. I said the wrong name. As I'm akin to do rather frequently when it came to a bit drop. Maybe we should try going around the wall here instead. Okay, and oh, Spyro! Okay, that'll do. Not ideal, but it'll do. Okay, lighthouses done. Chests. And you got one more for me somewhere. There he is. Beautiful. Those are the chests. Now these look like barrels on a train. We'll fly against them so we know where they are. And we can catch them a bit easier. Gotcha. Alright, then we got fellas on jetpack kind of things right here. Maybe we should be hanging around in this area trying to deal with these guys. I'm assuming there's just 3 in here. Some more barrels for our trouble, and then there's more out here. Oh, we missed one. Not good. That's that one. 4 more. I can only see them being in here. There he is. We've done it. Nice and easy. We don't need to retry. We're done. Beautiful. Nice and easy. Simple. 10k. 10,000 gems we are there. 3-bit chip from Nay and from Rach as well with the 1-bit beautifully done horn. There we go. To the best of my memory, there are only 12,000 gems in the game, so we are most of the way there. Another drop from Sean as well, and a 3-bit cheer from Jay. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so very, very, very much. I do appreciate it. As I say every single time. That, I think, sorts pretty much everything here. Apart from Jacques the boss, who is right here, and whom we shall vanquish next time. I just need to find a dragon platform to save on. I think there's one over here. There is not one over here. Just want to save my progress, that's all. Let's go. Yellow Nick. Hey there, Connor. Welcome to the stream, my friends. Kind of bad timing, because we will be wrapping up very, very shortly. But I appreciate you dropping in and hanging out anyway for the last couple of moments that we're here. How has your Saturday been, my friends? Are there any dragon platforms here? There it is. Literally the worst timing. Save? No, we're already done. Already saved. Beautiful. We are so near. It's going to be great. Guidebook. What do we got left to do in terms of skill points? Defeat Jacques and Nasty Nork. Perfect. That's it. That's nice and simple. We can do that. That's no bother whatsoever. Next time. Absolutely next time. 7 till 10 is generally my my streaming time. Speaking of which, you got a raid last night. Yeah, I did notice that. That sucks so badly. I did see that on the alerts. It came from... Where is it? Where'd it go? Ethanos TV. I did see that. Raided with a party of 4. That was such bad timing. So he came to raid and just got an empty stream screen. Which sucks so badly, but it can't be helped. But also, speaking of which, we need to figure out a raid for this evening. And I'm reckoning we can do Morgan. We certainly are. We're gonna go and jump into Morgan's Assassin's Creed Valhalla stream. Let me stop all this. As great as the sound is, it needs to stop. There we are. Yeah, we're going to Morgan this evening. Because he dropped in earlier, and according to my readout, he's got less viewers on at the moment, whereas Clemmy's got a few people in. So we may as well just share the wealth a little bit this evening. As per usual, everybody, thank you so very much for coming along and hanging out this evening. I do appreciate it, as always. The extra follow, the subs, the bits, it's always appreciate it, and every single time it makes me feel all warm and nice, which is good because I don't want to keep paying for heating. So if we keep doing that, it'll keep me warm throughout winter. Oh, beautiful! All right, let's hit the button and get this going. So next week we will be back on Wednesday, I think. Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 7 p.m. as always. But yeah, other than that, have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care, have a good evening. Bye, everyone. Let's go. Hit that raid button now.